Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about gathering sources and interviewing sources for a news story. When you are writing a news story, it's important to get your information from a variety of sources. This will help you to ensure that your story is accurate and complete. There are four main types of sources that you can interview. First, we have the eyewitnesses. They are people who actually saw or heard the event that you are reporting on. They can provide you first-hand information about that event. Then we have related people. These are the people who are connected to the event in one way or the other. They could be family members, friends, or colleagues of the people involved. They can provide you with background information and personal insights. Then we have experts, who are people who have knowledge about the topic that you're reporting on. They can help you understand the event and its implications. Then we have people in authority. People in authority are those who have a role to play in the event or its aftermath. They can provide you with the official information and their perspective on the situation. When you're interviewing a source, it's important to be prepared. Ask them open-ended questions that will allow them to tell their story in their own words. Be sure to take notes and follow up on any unanswered questions. Here are a few examples of questions that you could ask a source. What did you see or hear? What happened before, during, and after the event? How did the event make you feel? What are your thoughts on the event? What do you think should be done to prevent something like this from happening? It's also important to be aware of the potential biases of your sources. Everyone has a perspective, and that perspective can influence what they tell you. Be sure to consider all sides of the story before you start your story. Here is an example of how you could use four types of sources to report on a news story about a new scientific discovery. For eyewitnesses, you could interview the scientists who made the discovery or other scientists who were present in the lab when the discovery was made. They could provide you with first-hand information about what happened, and they could also explain the significance of the discovery. Then for related people, you could interview the family members, friends, or colleagues of the scientist who made the discovery. They could provide you with personal insights of the scientists' lives, and they could also help you understand the impact of the discovery on the scientific community. For experts, you could interview other experts in the field of discovery. They could help you to understand the scientific implications of the discovery, and they could also discuss the potential applications of the discovery. Then for people in authority, you could interview representatives from the funding agencies or government agencies that are involved in scientific research. They could provide you with information about the funding that was used to support the research, and they could also discuss the potential impacts of the discovery on public policy. By interviewing a variety of sources, you can get a complete and well-rounded understanding of a news story. Be sure to ask open-ended questions and let your sources tell their story in their own words. And be sure to consider all sides of the story before you write your story. Interviewing sources can be a challenging but rewarding experience. It's a great way to learn more about the world and to share important stories with others.